Well, thank you for tuning in and joining me. I am here with 3 phenomenal St. Mary of the Woods College students, and I am really looking forward to talking with you guys about the things that you do here and some of your perspectives. But we are here to talk about their role as members of the Future Alumni Association. It's very, very exciting, and they are so much more than just members of the Future Alumni Association. Preston, why don't you tell me a little bit about what you do in addition to the FAA?
Of course. So I'm on the track and field team. I throw shot and disc. I'm a resident assistant on the 4th floor. I give tours. I'm a student ambassador.
Yep.
I also tutor. I'm a student tutor. So.
Excellent. So you definitely are busy.
Absolutely.
You don't have a lot of free time, so thank you for sharing your time with
Thank
me.
you for having me.
And Kit?
I am a kinesiology exercise science major. I'm on the softball team, the Secretary of Student Senate, Future Alumni Association, Sophomore Freshman Leadership Council, and I'm also a St. Mother Theater Guerin Scholar.
Wonderful. Very impressive resume. And I think there's another interesting fact about you. You are a resident in our newest hall, correct?
Yes.
You are a member of the first group of students living in Les Bois.
Yes, it is amazing.
And that is actually where we are.
Yes.
This is the common space sort of gathering area in Les Bois. We're up on the 3rd floor, so it's nice to be able to showcase this space.
Yes.
Do you enjoy living in Les Bois?
I love it. It is amazing and it has everything that I ever wanted.
Perfect, perfect. Now, Jerica,
Hey.
you're a busy student as well. Tell us everything that you do.
I'm involved as a student tutor primarily on campus. That's where I spend most of my week. I would say I'm in there for like 10 hours per week.
Wow.
I just picked up a lot of shifts, and I am also secretary of the Sustainability Club, and so we just help students find opportunities to be like sustainable on campus and off campus.
And actually, you had a project last semester, right at the end of the school year.
Yes.
Tell me about what you did.
What we just did was this sustainable mugs. It was like little travel mugs where you could, they're biodegradable, so if you took them and, just left them somewhere, they would eventually, decompose.
Wow.
It's really nice, so you can reuse them, and, if you wanted to recycle them, you could, and they'd go to a good cause.
Did you get a good response from the campus community?
Yes. So actually, we were lined up in the lobby of Le Bois, and it started at, I believe, 12, and people were lined up at like 11:45, and they were gone within the first 5 minutes.
Sure, because it was while supplies last.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So we're actually on a current wait list for students to get first come, first serve if you didn't get one last time.
Wow.
And everybody's really excited about it, all the
Nice.
staff and students, so we're really excited about that.
Very, very cool. Very
Yes.
cool. So one of the things that I said that all 3 of you are involved in is a very new organization, the Future Alumni Association. It is really just really trying to get its feet under it, and we are so happy. I say we, and I mean the members of the Advancement and Alumni team, and I feel like it's safe to speak for the Alumni Board as well. The Alumni Board is just thrilled to know that we have this student group that has been created. So would one of you like to tell me a little bit about what the Future Alumni Association, or the FAA as we like to affectionately refer to it at times, what it means to you? What do you see in that?
I can go first. So the Future Alumni Association to me is getting the students that are currently enrolled at St. Mary of the Woods College to think about philanthropy and how we can use our time and money to put back into the school and into our community.
Excellent, excellent. Have you had any opportunities to get other students involved?
Yes, so there have been a lot of events that we've been holding last semester particularly. We had a thank you card campaign where students can come up and write a thank you card to your parents, and Sarah Mahady would actually send them out, or you could write it to somebody on campus just to thank them for everything that they've done. And we also did a swag swap, which...
A swag swap?
Yes.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
You could bring any of different colleges' gear, and you would be given a St. Mary of the Woods College t-shirt. And with all of the leftovers, we were able to take them to Helping Hands and donate them to the volunteers.
And what is Helping Hands? I think, Jerica, you were part of that,
Yes.
weren't you?
I believe it's a nonprofit like donation center where you can take any clothes items or like linens and provide them to people in the community who need them.
Right. I think it's run by the Sisters of Providence.
I think so,
Providence
yes.
Pantry.
Yes. Yes, it was very nice. I was actually walking out, and it was before I even knew I wanted to like dedicate my time and energy to this club. And Sarah Mahady, she was like, "Hey, do you want to run to this place with me?" And I was like, "I would
Very
love
cool.
to." Yes.
Yes.
It was very, I would say on the moment, and it was very gratifying to know that I could give back a little bit of my
Nice.
time and energy.
Yes. Well, Preston, did you have anything to do with the swag swap?
I did not for that.
Okay. Well, did you hear anything about it? Did you hear maybe what student reactions were?
Yeah, it was a very positive feedback from what I heard. Being in different positions, leadership roles such as an RA and things like that, you
Right.
hear a lot of stuff. And being able to see the college community get involved in that way, it was very positive. The feedback was good. So
Excellent. Do you think we'll do something like that again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you talk with your students at all, your fellow students, about wearing other school apparel? Because I think that is an interesting element of that project.
Yeah, I know particularly for athletics, it's really not great to wear another school stuff, and they kind of stress that.
Right.
So when you come for your first time, usually you only have one shirt until your coach actually gives you stuff. So it's nice to be given like the free T-shirts at different club and organization events to get a little bit more of an array.
Right. We need to outfit you in your Pomeroy gear.
Yes.
Which thank you everyone for sporting your Pomeroy gear. Appreciate that. So, now Kit mentioned philanthropy, and when you think about philanthropy, before you were part of the Future Alumni Association compared to now, have you learned anything? Has it opened your eyes to anything?
Yeah, I think the scope at which us as students don't really necessarily realize how much money is given to the college by alumni and by donors. Once you're kind of involved with this association, you get an understanding of it, because it's a lot. It's a lot to ask people to donate money back to the college, and I guess having my eyes opened to seeing all that money come in, it's a sense of gratitude that we get. So
Wonderful. Have you had any conversations with your fellow students about giving back, whether it's to St. Mary of the Woods College or really to any cause that is near and dear to their heart? Have there been any conversations like that maybe you could share with us?
I think just being able to be a part of this group, like Preston has said, it really does open your eyes to things you didn't really understand, maybe about a philanthropic point of view. And it's easier for me to go to my friends and fellow students and be like, oh, would you want to go to this organization and like donate with me? Like talking about the previous trip to the donation center, Sarah Mahady was just like asking people that were like my friends, hey, do you want to go? And like it just made it a lot easier to kind of like give them feedback about what we'd be doing and like the importance of it.
Nice. So one of the other objectives with the Future Alumni Association that we've had, we had when we created the concept and then started talking with students about it is engagement. We really want our soon to be graduates, our future alumni to understand that it's not just about a financial thread. It is about keeping that thread once you leave and tying you back to St. Mary of the Woods College, so that you stay connected with one another, your classmates and your fellow students, but also with the institution. How do you see your role as a member of FAA in helping students to feel connected to the alumni office before they graduate, so that they stay connected once they leave the Woods?
I equate that question to being a student ambassador. I think they're pretty synonymous. Being on the Future Alumni Association, you're a representative for this organization, and by doing so, you're kind of representing the college, you're representing your fellow students, but you can also encourage them to get involved as well. Because like I said, I didn't really know a lot about this before I joined, and so being able to give other students that same perspective that I have gained means a lot. So.
Very good. One of the other things that we are seeking to accomplish is to help break down some of the barriers between campus program, Woods Online program, and graduate program. And I know that there has been some outreach to, and there has been interest from students in Woods Online and grad programs. Have you had an opportunity to do anything with or connect with any of those students?
I know that the first semester, so it was the spring of my freshman year when Sarah first started the club, I know she had asked Thomas Henderson, who's a grad assistant, to actually join the club. He's really the only one that I've actually had the interaction with.
Right. Well, what do you guys think about that idea of helping students from all three modalities to work together and get to know one another?
I think it's really nice because a lot of the clubs and organizations on campus really focus on campus or commuter students. So reaching out to the Woods Online and the graduate students is really nice to get them involved as well and let them know that they're just not a number to the college.
Sure. Have you had any other opportunities outside of the FAA to interact and engage with Woods Online or graduate students?
We had Brene Smith and Zeal Delorius. They are both involved with the RAs. They're the AHDs on campus, and so being able to talk with them and kind of learn what they're going through, it's very similar to what we're dealing with as students here. And so it's a very relatable situation, but they still get to experience the Woods feel, even though they're grad students. So I guess it was very interesting just to kind of see us connect over that.
Very cool. So one of the big events that that we are looking forward to having FAA students participate in is coming up next month. On February 8th, we are going to be hosting the Woods Giving Day. Now, tell me what you think about Woods Giving Day and what your experience has been with it.
So, Woods Giving Day last year, I was able to call donors from the past and alumni that have been with the college and asked if they would be willing to donate back to the college. It was a really nice connection to get with the alumni and everything. I had a really good conversations with a few of them about their time at the Woods, so it was super nice.
Right.
I thought it was interesting that I got to make phone calls to people who were living in like Georgia and Florida. It was in that southern part of the United States. But I was also, instead of asking people for money, by the time on that day we had already reached our goal, we were sending out thank you calls. And so it was nice just to be able to thank them for their donation. And a couple of them I stayed on the phone for like 15 minutes.
Sure.
So it was definitely a new experience that I enjoyed. So.
Right. Yeah. Now, Jerica, you didn't call last year. You weren't part of Woods Giving Day,
I was
correct?
not, unfortunately.
Oh, what a missed opportunity
Yes.
for you. But I'm sure you're going to be doing it this year, right?
I do hope so, yes.
I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
We need all the help we can get because last year it was a big day for us, and we had a goal of 500 donors because, of course, the idea of the Woods Giving Day is to connect people and to get people involved in the life of St. Mary the Woods College through giving on Woods Giving Day, right? We had a goal of 500 donors last year, and we blew it out of the water thanks to your help and many others that called the alums. I'm sorry that you weren't able to. But we reached 795 donors that day, right?
That's wonderful.
It was very exciting, very, very exciting. More than $200,000 raised and gifts and pledges. We are going really big this year, really big. Our goal is to have 1,000 donors in one day. And I know that you guys can help us do that. I know you will. You will. We will absolutely make that goal. One of the things that we would really like to focus on this year is getting even more involvement from our campus community. The students, the faculty and staff. Faculty and staff have been very generous. They're generous throughout the year, and they get involved on Woods Giving Day. Students are a harder sell. Students, and I understand that. What advice do you have for me on how we can together get more students to see value in making a gift of even just $5?
One thing that I remember being told during a student senate meeting was if I'm able to spend $5 on a drink at Starbucks, I should be able to give $5 to my own college. And so that's something that's really stuck with me and got me to donate last year.
Very nice, and thank you for your gift.
Thank you.
Any other tips or things that we should be thinking about and how to inspire your fellow students to want to participate and show their support for their school on Woods Giving Day?
I think showing the students where the money's going or what the money supports is a little bit of a push to get some people involved, because a lot of times I feel like a lot of students don't understand the scope of just how important What's Giving Day is, or the donations themselves. So I think maybe encouraging people to see where the money goes and see what it does for us. So
it's great, great. Any thoughts?
Like Kit said, just making it personal. Like, instead of, spending money on coffee, show them, like Preston said, where it would be going. So I know whenever I heard about it, I just wasn't personally connected with it. I was also, a freshman, so I wasn't quite sure of all the opportunities this campus would give me. But yeah, I just think maybe like giving it a little push and getting the info out there a little bit better or quicker maybe. I don't know.
Well, I think it's one of the wonderful things that hopefully you will be able to help us with in the next few weeks, and helping to educate the students and faculty and staff as well, and how important it is to really show their pride and their commitment to St. Mary of the Woods College, because it is about participation. Ultimately, yes, we do need to raise dollars, but we really want to rally everyone and get as many people involved in Woods Giving Day. So I hope that we blow right past 1,000 donors. Well, I hope that some of your fellow students are watching this video and they get excited about the possibility of becoming involved with FAA. Can you maybe share a little bit about how they could do that?
Yeah, so if you want to be involved in the Future Alumni Association, you can go talk to Sarah Mahady, who's the Director of Alumni Relations, and she's located in Guerin Hall. And she's welcoming to everyone.
Oh, absolutely, she is. And really, any of you, if they have any questions or they're interested, feel free to contact one of the three of you, and you can always answer questions and get them connected to Sarah or me. I can help also, I suppose, right? Well, thank you very much. As when you went through your list of activities and things that you do, I know that the three of you are very busy students. You're phenomenal representatives of St. Mary of the Woods College students, and I appreciate you coming and talking with me a little bit. Your feedback and input is greatly appreciated. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Well, I hope that you are inspired by these three students and you want to get involved in Woods Giving Day. Again, it is February 8th, just a few weeks away. You can make gifts online, or you can call in, or we may be calling you. One of these students may be on the other line, so be sure you pick up. Even if you make a gift online, you may still get a thank you call. So hope to see you on February 8th.